Have you ever wondered what the world's most expensive mustard tastes like? I mean, we're all familiar with that bright yellow stuff we squeeze onto hot dogs, or maybe the grainy Dijon we spread on a fancy sandwich. But what if I told you there's a mustard out there that costs up to $100 for a single jar? No, I'm not kidding. Today, we're diving deep into the world of luxury condiments to uncover the story behind the Rolls-Royce of mustards, the male black truffle mustard. So, what makes a jar of mustard worth more than a week's worth of groceries for some people? It's not just about the seeds. It's about a legacy of craftsmanship, a touch of French elegance, and one of the most coveted ingredients in the culinary world. We're talking about black truffles. Let's set the scene. Imagine the rolling hills of Burgundy, France. This is the heartland of French mustard making, and it's where our story begins, with a brand that has been around since 1747, Maille. That's right, this company was perfecting its craft before the United States was even a country. Antoine Claude Maille, the founder, wasn't just some guy mixing seeds in his kitchen. He was a visionary, a master vinegar maker and distiller, who became the official supplier to the court of King Louis XV. Talk about a royal seal of approval. For over 2.5 centuries, Maille has been synonymous with quality, innovation, and that quintessential French flair. So, when a brand with that kind of history decides to create its most exclusive product, you know it's going to be something special. And that brings us to the star of our show, the black truffle mustard. This isn't just mustard with a hint of truffle flavor. This is a culinary masterpiece. The base is a classic Dijon-style mustard, which is already a step up from your average ballpark mustard. It's sharp, it's pungent, it's complex. But then, Maille takes it to a whole new level. They infuse this exquisite mustard with Chablis wine. Now, if you're a wine lover, your ears probably just perked up. Chablis is a dry white wine, also from the Burgundy region, known for its crisp, mineral-like quality. Using Chablis instead of a standard white wine adds a layer of sophistication and a subtle acidity that cuts through the richness, creating a perfectly balanced foundation. It's like building a luxury car on a high-performance chassis. The base itself is already premium. And now, for the piece de resistance. The black truffles. We're not talking about artificial truffle oil here. We're talking about real, genuine tuber melanosporum, the black diamond of the culinary world. These truffles are foraged from the earth, often with the help of specially trained dogs, and are notoriously difficult to find and cultivate. They have a deep, earthy, musky aroma that is absolutely intoxicating. It's a flavor that's hard to describe but impossible to forget. It's what transforms a simple dish into a gourmet experience. Maille doesn't just sprinkle a few specks of truffle in there for show. They incorporate generous amounts of finely minced black truffle directly into the mustard. When you open the jar, the aroma is the first thing that hits you. It's not just the sharp tang of mustard. It's this incredibly rich, earthy perfume of the truffles. You can see the dark flecks distributed throughout the golden mustard. It's a visual promise of the flavor to come. So, how does it taste? Well, the first sensation is that classic Dijon kick, a pleasant heat that awakens your palate. But almost immediately, that heat is enveloped by the deep, complex, savory flavor of the black truffle. The Chablis wine provides a bright, acidic note that lifts everything up, preventing the richness of the truffle from becoming overwhelming. It's a symphony of flavors, sharp, earthy, rich, and bright, all in one spoonful. It's incredibly smooth, but with that slight texture from the minced truffles. It's a taste experience that lingers long after you've taken a bite. Of course, a mustard this special isn't meant for your everyday ham and cheese sandwich, unless you're living a very different life than I am. This is what you'd call a finishing mustard. It's an ingredient you use to elevate a dish. So, how do people actually use this $100 condiment? Think about a perfectly cooked steak, a beautiful ribeye, or filet mignon. A small dollop of this mustard on the side would be absolutely divine. The pungent heat and earthy truffle flavor would cut through the richness of the meat in the most incredible way. Or imagine it whisked into a vinaigrette for a simple salad of arugula and parmesan. It would instantly transform that salad into something you'd find at a Michelin-starred restaurant. Chefs love to use it to create luxurious sauces. You could stir a spoonful into a simple cream sauce for chicken or pasta, and suddenly you have a dish that tastes like it took hours to prepare. It's also amazing with eggs. A little bit spread on toast with a poached egg on top. Breakfast of champions. It's also phenomenal on a cheese board, paired with a sharp cheddar or a creamy brie. The possibilities are endless, but the key is to let the mustard be the star. You don't want to hide this flavor under a mountain of other ingredients. Now, let's talk about the price tag. Why does it cost between $50 and $100? Well, it all comes down to the ingredients and the craftsmanship. Black truffles are one of the most expensive foods on the planet, with prices that can reach thousands of dollars per pound, depending on the season and quality. Chablis wine is also a premium product, and you're paying for the male name, that 270+ years of heritage and expertise. But there's another element: exclusivity. The male black truffle mustard is often produced in limited batches. And here's a really cool part: Male has special boutiques where you can get mustard served fresh from a pump, like a beer tap. This particular mustard, when it's available on tap, is served into a stoneware jar that is then sealed with a cork. It's a whole ritual, a whole experience. It's not just buying a condiment. It's participating in a culinary tradition. The beautiful ceramic jar itself is a keepsake. It's a statement piece for your kitchen. So, is it worth it? That's the $100 question, isn't it? For the average person, it's definitely a splurge. It's a luxury item. But for a foodie, a home chef who loves to experiment, or someone looking for a truly unique and impressive gift, it might just be. It's an opportunity to taste the pinnacle of what mustard can be. It's a conversation starter. It is a little jar of French luxury that can make any meal feel like a special occasion. Think of it like a fine bottle of scotch or a designer handbag. You're not just paying for the physical item. You're paying for the story, the craftsmanship, the brand, and the experience. In a world of mass-produced foods, there is something incredibly appealing about a product that is made with such care and with such extraordinary ingredients. It really makes you think about the value we place on food. We might not blink at spending $20 on a cocktail or $100 on a steak dinner at a restaurant. So why not on an ingredient that can elevate dozens of home-cooked meals? This mustard is a testament to the idea that even the most humble condiments can be transformed into something truly extraordinary. It's a celebration of flavor, tradition, and the art of French living. So, the next time you're in a gourmet food store and you see that elegant little jar with the male label and the words black truffle, you'll know the story behind it. It's more than just mustard. It's a taste of history, a dash of luxury, and a whole lot of deliciousness. Would you ever splurge on a jar? Let me know in the comments below. I'm so curious to hear what you think. Thanks so much for joining me on this delicious journey into the world of luxury mustard. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating foods. See you in the next one.